Hey guys, this is Kelly, Bama Girl 7995, and it's been a really long time since my last update. The reason I'm doing this video really is because somebody had sent me a Facebook message and asked why I had stopped doing videos, and so I told her that I would upload one and kind of give a quick update. Well, it may not be so quick, I'm not sure, because a lot has happened since I did my last video, and I was looking back through some of them, and it has been quite a while. Let's see, where should I start, really? Let's see, what has happened over the past, year or more, actually. I am now single. I say single in a very loose term because I am in a relationship, involved in a relationship with a very wonderful man, and he is someone that I had dated and actually been engaged to before I married my ex-husband, and so we came back together, and after I divorced, and kind of reconnected, and so thank goodness for Facebook, huh? But he is really a great man. And when I met him, when we got back together this time, I met him, I was at 170 pounds. I had lost about 90 pounds with my lap band. And then after being with him for quite a while, and him taking me to some really nice restaurants, and he is a big sweet eater, much like myself, that I like sweets. Unfortunately, I have gained about 60 pounds. So that's where I am from then. And so that's where I am. And that's the cold, hard fact of the matter. And I am and have realized over the past year or so that I'm definitely an overeater of many sorts. Emotional overeater because it's there. Whatever reason, I just overeat. And except on the good stuff, of course. You know, I don't overeat on firm protein. I don't overeat on my vegetables and the things that I should be overeating on. It's the crap, the junk, sugar. Sugar is my drug of choice, and it's taken me a long time to, I guess, really come to that realization that I am absolutely powerless over that. And one bite's not enough, and 1,000 is one bite is too many, and 1,000 is not enough. So I'm definitely getting I'm in OA, and trying to, work it that way, because going in, I guess I did think that weight loss surgery was going to take care of the weight, and it did for a time, as long as I, stuck to the rules. But, you can give somebody that's addicted to nicotine 1,000 patches on their arm, chew a whole pack of Nicorette gum, but if they want to smoke, they're going to smoke. Same for me. You could cut my stomach out, but if I wanted sugar, then that's, just what I was going to eat. But with all that being said, other than my weight, I am in the best place I've ever been in my life. I am totally and completely content. And here's my fur baby. She wants to go outside. So I'm going to walk over here and let her out the door while I'm making this video. But yeah, like I said, other than that, I am happy as I could possibly be. I'm in a really good place with myself. I'm in a good place in my relationship. And I mean, of course, we have our, well, we don't fight. We don't bicker or anything like that. But I caused him a lot of harm in the past, and so he's having to really deal with that. And it does cause some issues, but we're just having fun, hanging out, and I don't know that I'll ever get married again. I don't know, but whether I do or whether I don't, it don't matter. But as far as my weight, I do have to get this back under control because I think the highest that I've gotten up to is like 228 from one. I saw 168 for maybe like half a second on the scale at one point, but highest was 228, and I think right now I'm probably around 224, 225. I'm doing P90X, and with my nephew, he is coming over here to my house. He asked me, if he could come over and do P90X, and I'm like, well, if you're here, I'm going to do it with you. So we've been doing that this is going on the 4th week, and I really do like that. Of course, I've always loved lifting weights, and that's part of it, and cardio, that's incorporated in there. And so I've started doing my menus for the week like I did before. I make out my chart. I list the meals I'll eat, the water I'll drink, the exercise I'll do, and that just keeps me on plan. I don't focus on the food. I don't focus on my exercise. Part of my 12-step journey is focus on the solution, live in the solution and not in the problem. So basically what I do is try to focus on the other aspects of my life. I've poured so much energy and so much time and effort into dieting and that mentality that it's just really been wasted. So I have to get to the heart of my issue, and so I'm getting there. It's a one day at a time thing for me. It is definitely soul searching. It is finding out why I exhibit the behaviors as far as food is concerned that I exhibit, why I continue to go back and forth even after having this surgery. Now, I did go to my surgeon's office last week, maybe a week before. Can't remember the exact date. And I did get a feel because they did say my band was loose, which means apparently, I don't know if my body insides have moved around. I don't know if that's it or if my band's actually, I don't think it's leaked because there was, when they gave me that feel, I could really tell. And so I had only gained 20 pounds based on their scale. And I was like, it was such a relief because I just knew she was going to really, really fuss at me. But, she just told me, what to do, get back on. She told me to eat between 1,200 and 1,500 calories a day, no more than 50 grams of carbs, and 60 to 80 grams of protein. So that has really changed since I had surgery 4 years ago. May the 28th was my 4-year surgery. And so before it was 800 to 1,000 calories, 60 to 80 grams of protein, and they didn't even talk about the carbs. So that's where I am, and that's really what I'm doing. I'm, just living life, and have a lot going on in my family now. My mom and dad have both had gastric bypass. My dad has lost too much weight. My dad started out at 399, and he's currently 232. So he looks like a totally different man. The dad that I had when I grew up is not It does not look like the dad that I've always known. He just looks so skinny. You know, I think he's in like a 34, 36 maybe pants. And he's really small. My mom has had some issues. She has a hernia, and they have not fixed that yet because of just some different stuff that's going on. But she's lost 100 pounds. She's not as mobile as my dad. My dad never sits down now, pretty much. I mean, he's always going, doing something. But my mom has had a femur replacement done on her leg, so. And she had knee surgery. She had another knee replacement, her second knee replacement on her right leg. I'm sorry, on her left leg. So she's not quite as mobile and can't really do as much. So I think that's hindered some of her weight loss, but she has still done really, really well. And neither one of them, my dad was a diabetic. He had high blood pressure. And he doesn't have any of that anymore. My mom had been on high blood pressure medicine since I was a child, since right after she was pregnant with me, so over 40 years, and she's no longer on blood pressure medicine or any well, she does take one medication, but it's not anything that is, you know, that serious. So anyway, so, you know, I do have great support system. My parents have done really, really well. And you know, they do encourage me, and so I guess that's really it for now. I don't think there's anything else that I have to say. Those are the biggest things for me in my life, and so I may do another video at some other point in time. I am. And I'm not going to make any promises, but I'll do my best to try to update some. And so anyway, I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and I am planning on going to the meet and greet in Atlantic City. Have bought my ticket, and so maybe I will see some of you guys there, and hopefully I'll get to go. I'm trying to talk a couple of my friends into going. I don't know if they'll go, and I really hate to go by myself. So, we'll see. Anyway, I will maybe talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.